Where's my mouse dead again? Of course it's dead. All right. It should be live. Okay. What's good? What's good, brother? What's good, Edgar? How you doing? How's your Friday night going? Oh, maybe. Oh no, that's worse actually. Let's go from the bottom. You can see it better. How's everybody doing? I finally vacuum sealed all the schmickles. A lot of schmickles. Chilling and yours? It's good. Just came back from the mall. Went to Louis Vuitton. Got my what's it called? Got a present. How much do you charge? The link is right here. And if you want, there's the code if you want to save 20% off. There's monthly payments over there too. But yeah, I finally vacuum sealed all these schmickles. So I can preserve them. Now all my schmickles are preserved. Some people preserve food, leftovers. We preserve 10K of schmickles. If you have any questions about business, anything related about business, I don't know, life advice, feel free to ask. What am I doing? Teaching people that you can make more money selling shit to grannies than you can from your 9-to-5 job. So that's what I'm doing. Why vacuum sealed? For content. I want to preserve my schmickles. I might bury them in the backyard. Somebody asked me if I'm burying the schmickles. I might be. I gotta freeze my schmickles so no rats get to them. What do you guys think? Original idea? Damn. Do you have a luxury car? Does Lamborghini consider a luxury car? I don't know. Am I close to anybody like Brad Tijera, Miss Millsap? Any big names? No, I just stay in my own lane. Just do my own thing. Not really. I'm not in Miami, so I don't really connect like that with people. And also, I feel like I'm just living my own peaceful life. I'm not like in your face. I don't constantly buy new cars just to make content. I'm building a house, that's just boring. I'm building a Minecraft house for myself. And I was debating if I should even post it for the longest time, so I didn't even start filming until I start framing. I was like, yeah, why not? Just record the journey. But yeah, if you have any questions, ask me. It's your opportunity. If you want to see thousands of people that worked with me, check out my Instagram. It's the red one. If you want to work with me one-on-one, and if you want me to build the whole store for you and teach you privately for a lifetime, the link is right here. And if you want to save some schmickles on joining, you can use code READY. If it still works, there's 10 codes available for today. Be honest, is what you do peaceful, work, stress, business? I mean, I would say it's definitely more peaceful than working a 9 to 5 because you make way more money. And all I do is just pack envelopes every morning for an hour a day and drop it off at the post office. I don't have to see anybody's face. All I do is just answer emails, which is not a lot. If you have good customer service and good shipping times, then you won't get a lot of emails. Sure, are there some crazy some days that think they can get a shipment within 5 hours of placing an order? Sure, there is some crazies, not a lot of them, but you just tell them like, hey bro, let me ship your order before. Some grannies are, impatient. They want their envelopes right away. He gets money from y'all and not y'all from his course? Yes, I do. I make a fuck ton of it. I make millions of dollars from teaching. And I also make millions of dollars from selling products to grannies. How hard is it to understand that concept? I don't get it. I'm in the marketing close with many people in the game. Would you be open to connect or anyway? You can DM me on Insta if you want to connect. Shema looks good. Looking sharp. Do I? Thank you. Look at all my vacuum seal schmickles. There's so many. Too many. Bro, I just got hired at a major hard slave job, just like my last job. What did you do starting out to get money because life is so expensive for anything? I was working for $9 an hour at my at the ranch factory, like the sauces, the barbecue sauces, and every single penny I saved I put towards Facebook ads. And at first it wasn't working out because you have to fail before you actually know what you're doing. You have to learn from your mistakes if you don't pay somebody to do it for you and teach you. And it took me 2 years. So if you don't have the patience for 2+ years of failure and lessons learned, then you're not going to succeed here. Unless, like I said, hire somebody better than you that has experience in e-com and tell him to do it for you or teach you every secret. But you get clients, you have to show schmickles instead of results. I want your take on it. Schmickles gets your attention. Me building a $5 million house, attention. Me showing results, sure, I can show you fucking hundreds of results. Thousands of people, worked with me. But nobody gives a fuck. They think they're faked. Like, I can show the students, send me videos, sending me clips of them buying cars. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, I can show that all day long. Nobody cares. They just want to see the schmickles. They want to see concrete schmickles. That's why I showed them. Because it's more attention grabbing than showing somebody like a brand new student making $400,000 per month after 8 months of working with me. Nobody believes that shit. I can say it all the time. I can show you from the beginning how he started, make a few sales, $100, $1,000, $10K, $13K per day. And people still just rather see real schmickles. They get more convinced by that. People don't give a fuck. They think it's fake. They think all these schmickles are fake. They think my cars are fake. They're made out of Lego. The Minecraft house I'm building is made out of mud. It's not actually my house. I'm just going to a random build and I'm walking around it. A big thing I always hear is the quality of clients you're bringing in what you're showing. What does that mean? I'm confused. People think you're selling drugs to grannies now with those vacuum sealed bags you can't run away from the allocation. That's true. I'm just playing into it. People attracted to use, as the quality. I mean, people convert better from me just showing like results, like what I get on my screen, showing schmickles. It gets the attention, the hook, and that's why I do it. I wouldn't be doing it if nobody was watching it, right? But I made fucking a lot of money by showing schmickles, and nobody else does it like me. You can click on the link right or type it out dad-money.com, and you can use code ready if you want to join. If you have money saved up and you know you want to start this, because maybe 50 plus years. What's called? It's not a vibe. Which geo? I do know a couple geos. Facebook ads, I don't like. I don't actually know his last names. I don't even know why I asked. Where do you know him from? We got new schmickles, we got old schmickles. What kind of schmickles do you like? We got all types of schmickles. Why do you have vacuum sealed schmickles? Because I love schmickles and I want to protect them for the long time. Football as in American football? Maddie, this is still my dream to do, but I got fired again from the warehouse job. How the fuck did you get fired again? What are you doing over there? Playing Clash Royale? Football, but as in like soccer or like actual American football? Huge respect what you do to those, brother. You got me interested in the space and now it's working. Let's go, Sam. Glad it's working for you. All the schmickles. 5K schmickles, 10K schmickles, 10K schmickles. So many schmickles. One for me and one for you. Oh, 2 pairs of schmickles. Look at that. Oh, you know Geo? That's so funny. You mean like yeah, I do know Gio. You went to the same high school? That's funny. I'm gonna see him on tomorrow actually. I'm gonna ask him about you. My attendance, my car broke down and they couldn't excuse me. Their ass. There's no way they fire you because your car broke down. That's what I mean about 9-to-5 jobs. They don't give a fuck about us. That's why I quit. Get a 9-to-5, save as much as you can, start selling on it with ecom, make fuck ton of money, and show a middle finger to them. Because those companies don't give a fuck about us. If we're useless, if we can't, make them money on the street. So, it is what it is. What do you need to do? Miguel, you can go to the link, you can type it in, and you can learn from me. You can work with me one-on-one. How do I know him? Friends of friends. He comes to play poker sometimes. How much do you need to start? The breakdown is on the link. I dropped all my schmickles. Fuck. Too many. Do you gamble? I try not to. I went twice, and every time I bring 300 schmickles to a casino, and I lost 300. And last time I lost 300 within like 10 minutes, and I left. So far I'm down 600 schmickerinos. So fuck that. I quit my job recently and I'm looking into sales. Could I focus on something similar online? Yeah, but you need capital for that. If you don't have capital, then you can't start. Dude, yes, it was Amazon. Their ass. I've been trying to get your course for like 2 years now. Damn, you've been hustling. Do you sell? I sell a lot of products, but envelopes is just this one business that I have that I've been working for 5+ years and it's been working great. You've been watching for a minute too? Welcome. Thanks for the support, guys. What I can tell you is don't get stuck living on autopilot because time goes by like this. Take action. Know that you will fail. You will fail a lot. And eventually, you're going to start making schmickles. Prop schmickles? That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. And the house I'm building is made out of fucking dreams, right? I'm not actually building a $5 million mansion. I'm actually going to a random job site and I'm bothering these people and they definitely are not calling the police, asking questions. Why is this guy walking around and telling me what to do, right? Fake money. And the yours is rented. Yeah, it's actually made out of Lego. It's not even rented. It's made out of Lego for the past 3 years or 2.5 years. My bad. Hyperinflation, bro. That's nothing. True. What was on the menu? Ooh, I actually had a fucking amazing meal. I went to a mall and I went and got chicken Nando's. I got 38 wings. And I'm a fat ass, so I almost ate them all. Very good. Promotion picture use only. True, true. You're right. Now scroll. All of these are not real schmickles. Definitely not real. Let's build a pyramid. Send me some on PayPal. Just get a job. They'll pay you in checks or direct deposits. What you rate Nando's? Everyone says it's mid. It's not mid. They're mid. Those people are mid. Nando's is fire. Just get the mild wings. My gosh. I would say it's as a little bit worse than Buff Joe's, but still really good. How much do you need to start? The breakdown is right here. Look at take a screenshot, Google it. That's my website where I teach. It tells you all the breakdowns. So check it out. I mean, what's the point of me handing out any money if you're not gonna change your life? Once you're serious and you want to learn a skill like sales where you can make money every single day, every hour, that's when you change your life. What are you gonna do with me giving you $10,000, or what are you gonna do with me giving you $100? Some of you want 100. TikTok shop, I don't use it. I don't like it. But yeah, Nando's good. I like cheeky Nando's. Nando's good. You put me on, bro. Started my business 2 months ago and I've been in consistent sales since the first day. Let's go, Andrew. W's in the chat for Andrew. All it takes is just starting. That's on Q4. It's about to start and people are going to make a fuck ton of money, including me. That's when 90% of your sales come in. No, I'm joking. Probably like 70% of your sales. Q4, baby. Been wholesaling? Let's go. All it takes is just getting out of your comfort zone and just fucking doing it instead of being like the 99% of people who are too sissy to do anything with their life. This is great. I appreciate you. My goal is my other is that getting bored hitting your area dropshipping. Comp? What does that mean? How good are your Canva skills? I would say they're mid. I'm good at Canva, I'm not amazing. But I am good enough to make millions of dollars with the images. I just started shopping. Can I help? Yeah. If you're a beginner, I teach beginners, intermediates, experts, and I make all the money. Absolutely easy. I stopped giving a fuck and been up since. There you go. Listen to Andrew. All you did was just fucking start, and he started making schmickles. You can too, but a lot of people just too scared to leave their job, and I don't get why. I really don't understand why. Like, what's holding you back from just trying and starting? XRP and H bar, I hold both of them for the past fucking, what was 6-7 years? It's been a steady growth for them. But in reality, it's hard work but pays. At first, it's hard because you don't know shit, and then eventually it becomes easier and easier, and you make exponentially more money. I'm scared it's really hard out here. Yeah, it's even harder wasting the one life that you have and watching it go by so quickly. And then looking back like, damn, maybe I should have tried what the little guy with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of schmickles vacuum sealed was telling me. Maybe I should have listened to the crackhead on YouTube Live or TikTok Live. Would you take Helix 50K buy? I don't know. Do whatever comforts you. I don't know. Explain these envelopes and grandmas. I just buy envelopes and sell it to them on Facebook. If you want more info, detailed shit, go to my Instagram, check my highlights, check how much others are making. I have thousands of students. Check out the link if you want to work with me. And there's 10 spots. If you want to use code READY, you'll get 20% off. I'm still doing this? Yeah, because it makes me a fuck ton of money. Why wouldn't I stop? I make a fuck ton of money from teaching and from doing ecom. Why would I stop? Don't you think I would have stopped if it wasn't working like 3 years ago? I don't know, just an idea. Just an idea. To the people who think dropshipping is dead, it's not. You just don't see everyone winning, which is why we fold. He only makes a ton of money from people buying his course. I make a fuck ton of money from people buying my course and my mentorships. But you know why a fuck ton of people buy my mentorship? Because it's very hard to sell mentorships and courses. A lot of people give up on that. But the only ones that have concrete evidence, meaning screenshots, videos, refresh pages of me doing it to this day for 8+ years, it kind of shows you that you're still able to make money because people still order online. And when you show thousands of people showing their results and how fast they're making sales, then more people are willing to take that risk to work with me and for me to build everything out for you. Because maybe a guy with 8 years of experience and millions of dollars spent on Facebook, he might know a thing or two. And it might save you some schmickles and time. Just might. Why do I have them vacuumed? Because I want them to be as safe as possible. I want to preserve my schmickles. You got so much money, you still don't look happy? Just flip your screen and I'll look so happy right now. This live isn't live. True. Right, Tyler. Where do I get my inventory? From China. What's the type of sales you can make? I mean, my top student makes over $400,000 per month right now. There's plenty that make 100K plus per month, few that made multiple millions. It's all possible. It just depends how much time, effort, and money you spend on ads. Because if you don't spend any money on ads, you're not going to get any sales. It's very simple. And a lot of people don't have the fucking balls to spend money. I don't get it. You just think that people are magically gonna know where to buy your envelopes or your other products? I don't know. I don't know. Preserve, bro? Come on. Dude, I'm preserving all my schmickles. These hundreds of thousands of schmickles, I gotta bury them with my dog in the backyard. What's good? Amade? I can't say it. I'm butchering it. How much you got right here? I don't know. Stay tuned and count. You watching the Chiefs game? I don't watch any sports, honestly. How has screw you over for China? No, not really. Envelopes are cheap, so you don't pay tariffs. I mean, you do, but they're insignificant when you buy an envelope for $1 and you sell it for $50+. Because I want to preserve my schmickles for years and years. I want them to be safe. That's why I vacuum seal them. It's not hard, guys. How do you get started? There's a link, that-newmoney.com. You can screenshot it because my big headache gets in the way. And you can use code READY if you want to save 20% off. The people that have joined today, I already messaged you. Unless you just joined from this live stream, then I'll message you after this live to get started building you the store, showing you all the ads you have to run, teaching you everything I would pretty much do when I was starting out. Yeah, I understand Polish. I mean, I was living in Poland for for half of my life. So, I'm fluent. You see that one single bag can change a brother's life? I don't think so. 10,000 schmickles is not enough. Yeah, one envelope is $50. I don't post it on Instagram. I post all my ads on Facebook because I target old ladies like 50 years plus, like the older the better. I love pleasing old women because they pay way better. Good night, appreciate you. Guys, only buy my course and my done-for-you business if you're actually serious about changing your life. If you're like gonna half-ass it, you're not gonna make any money. Like, you have to be dedicated to it every single day. Nothing's gonna change if you just like half-ass things. Nothing ever will change. You have to give 120% into this. You have to listen to what I tell you. You have to run ads. You have to pack orders. Are you gonna pack orders every single day? If you're getting 100 orders, will you pack 100 orders? And if you're not, you better hire somebody that packs for you, because then if you don't do those tasks, people are going to get mad. For example, if I make 100 orders, $50 per order, you can see how much it stacks. Some people can't handle that many schmickles per day. You're not used to making that much. So you might go crazy. You might be going crazy in the Louis Vuittons. I don't know if you can handle that. I don't want you to go crazy at Louis Vuitton. If I keep changing the website, should I just go live or wait till it's good? It depends. If you think it's dog shit, keep changing it. If it's good, it's hard to tell. I mean, you have to spend money at some point, and the data is going to tell you if you're not making sales, you have a dog shit landing page, product, ads. There's a lot of things that can go wrong, or you just set up the ads wrong. That's why people work with me. So I proof everything for them. I'm like, hey, that looks good. You have a good shot. But like what I did, 2 years of failures. I had to spend money, and the data was telling me it's either shit, I didn't make any sales, so I change things up, and again I run it, again no sales, I change something else until something sticks. That's how you learn by yourself. If you don't want to spend any money on mentors, teachers that have done it, then you have to spend money on ads, and the ads will give you the data. But the thing is, a lot of people say that I lost my train of thought. I was reading something. Repeat. Yeah, you have to repeat your what's called. You have to constantly be consistent with it. You have to run ads, and the ads are going to tell you what you're doing wrong if you're smart. But a lot of that's what I was going to say. A lot of people spend money, and they just, if they don't see sales, it's a scam. This whole business model is a scam and doesn't work. They don't want to go back, read what the data tells you. For example, if you get clicks, that means people are interested in your ads. Your ads are good. But if you're not getting add to carts, it's either your price is too high, they don't trust you because you have no reviews, you don't have any urgent offer on your website. If you're getting add to carts but you're not getting checkouts, that means maybe something's broken, you don't have your payments connected, maybe you don't offer upsells or discount codes. There's so many, the data tells you everything, but people just don't know how to read it because they're new, they're ignorant, and they don't want to pay anybody for that knowledge. But that's the thing, if you don't want to pay for knowledge, you're going to pay Facebook to show you the data. You just have to use your brain. And I wasn't using my brain for the longest fucking time because I was a dumbass 17-year-old. When I started, I was 17, and you know what? After spending thousands of dollars on ads, I was like, hold up. I'm doing something wrong here. I'm actually not reading the data that I'm getting. Consistency is key. Would you rather swap your Polish language for Chinese forever or have to pay 10 times for your supplier products? I'll swap the Polish to Chinese. Konnichiwa. Arigato gozaimasu. I'm already halfway there, right? How does that usually work? You get the order from China, then you get the product and ship it out. Well, first you can start with drop shipping and just verify the product is selling for you. So you just tell the middleman, hey, ship it to my customer once they place an order and pay you. And then once you have a validated product that's selling, you can bulk purchase from China, from the supplier, so you get it for pennies on a dollar. And then you pack it yourself because you want branded logos on your product, you want fast shipping times, you want better customer service, and then you have recurring customers coming to you. If you provide such a good offer that people feel like they're taking advantage of you, you're gonna make so much money. That's why I make a lot of schmickles, because I make my grannies feel like they've been pleased so well. They just send me vacuum sealed schmickles. Alright, maybe they don't do that. They just pay me with their credit cards, their husband's credit cards. That's why I also sell to grannies. Where's the hoodie from? From Dick's. You can't read it. It says, I forgot it's backwards. It's from the women aisle. I was just like, damn, this looks cozy. So I'm wearing, this is, I think, a triple XL. Who was your teacher? Facebook, and a lot of thousands of hours, thousands of dollars, and years of failures. Because I have an ego, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have such a huge ego, I thought I was going to be the best. And you know what? I was right. I am the best. But it just took a lot of years and failure to get to that point. So it kind of bit me in the ass, but oh well. You appreciate the info? No worries. Thanks for the follow, Tech. Appreciate you. Guys, if you want to follow me, it's free 99. I do these lives for an hour a day. If you could change one thing about the ad manager, what would you change? I would change the fact that I wish Facebook wasn't as strict for new beginners with banned accounts for so many stupid reasons. And that's why people get discouraged. The biggest thing people stop is because they are like, oh, but my Facebook got banned. So I would change that. That would be the biggest thing. I mean, there's ways to go around and there's ways to prevent it, but new people starting Facebook ads, they typically get banned. And when you're new and you don't have a mentor, you just fucking give up. And you just like tell everybody, yeah, it's a scam, it doesn't work. Like, because you don't want to learn how to actually properly use it. Will you ever invest and expand your business? What does that mean? I invest in myself every day. Thanks for the mustache. I don't know what that means. Bank. Yeah. Schmickle Bank. Should I make a Schmickle Bank? We just accept cash schmickles. No IOUs. Just cold hard schmickles. What's your business? I please grannies. You can go on the website and read about it. I please them by selling them envelopes. And you can check my Instagram if you want to see if I'm legit. I have 8 years of track record. I must be doing something right. Otherwise, I would be fucking stupid doing the same shit for 8 years. What's the worst bank you dealt with? Chase. Chase banned me for, like, personal account because of how much, what's called, how many millions of dollars I spend on crypto investing. So, fuck Chase. Bro, sometimes I have one word they don't like. AI rejects my shit. Yeah, no, that's why it's annoying. That's the one thing I would change. How tall am I? How tall do you think? How tall do you guys think I am? Be honest. How old am I? I'm 24. No, not BS, brass. I'm serious. You think I'm 5'6"? That's crazy, Robert. 6'4". All right, Moose, you're on the money. I'm 6 foot tall. That's crazy. 5'6", Robert. That's a fucking disrespect. You're older? There you go. Dude, I don't think I fucking look that short. That's crazy. 5'6". 5, 6, 7. 5'6", hell yeah. Nah, I'm not 5'6". I wish. Shout out to the short kings. You're 6'3"? Damn, you're a fucking giraffe. That's crazy. Would you fit in a hurricane? Whoa, what is that sound? Got roses. Appreciate for the roses. I've never... What are these sounds? What the fuck? Crazy. Is it from here? Oh, I don't even know where the sounds are coming from. What other questions do you guys have about business? What do you guys want to know about making schmickles online? Furcon for sure, my friend is 6'6" and it barely fits in his Volkswagen. Damn. Now that's a giraffe. If you can fit in a Huracan, then you're W's. Why is your money shrink wrapped? Because I want to protect all my schmickles. Just checked your website. The program is 5 bands. How long to make that back? Some people did it within a month. You can check the Instagram. The Instagram is there for a reason. You can check what the people say. There's results, highlights, the circle ones right below the bio. Results, testimonials, more results, student results. There's like multiple tabs. You can see hundreds and hundreds of students saying how much they've made. So take a second, check it out. If you want to use code READY, there's 10 spots, or until it's used up. If it doesn't work, then people already claimed it. But it saves you 20% off. That's my thank you for staying tuned, watching me, asking me questions on live. Do you have an LLC? Yeah, I do. You have to. Just bought the class. Looking forward to working with you, Wade. Looking forward to working with you, W. What about saturation? You can always differentiate yourself. It's like, why are people constantly going to college if it's so saturated? People order shit online constantly. Like, I don't know. To me, if something is selling, it's even better. It's proven to sell. And all my biggest winners, like 1 million+ products, I just copy the fuck out of them. The envelope idea is my idea, so I got lucky with that. I went on vacation, I came up with it. But the majority of my other products, I just copy what works. What's the first thing you should do after buying the course? Watch all the videos, take good notes, and if you got the what's called done for you, I'll message you right after this live stream, and I'll tell you all the instructions to add me as a worker to your Shopify store so I can start building it. It takes me 2 weeks to make everything, set everything up, and then you have me as a lifetime mentor. So whenever you need help, I'm here. Boom, 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 boom. If it's selling, you're doing it right. If it isn't, then you're not true. Bum, 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 bum. Most gas California pizza kitchen menu item. I like the margarita, but there's another appetizer that's actually good, and also key lime pie. I always get the key lime pie. I love it. Shit works for a reason and doesn't as well. Indeed. Some things sell, some things don't. Just sell what's already selling. Don't waste time on products that you might think might sell. It's like an idea. I need concrete evidence that it's selling. And if others are making money off of it, then it's a concrete evidence that I can make money off of it. No, I'm not a genius. I legit just know what to do. I know what to sell now because I've done it for so long and I tried to reinvent the wheel so many times. And there's a reason why you don't fucking reinvent the wheel, because the wheel is invented already and it rotates and it works. So use the fucking wheel. Stop trying to be so original. Are you an IKEA Platinum member? Dude, I don't even know they have that. Maybe you're joking. And I'm not getting the sarcasm. No, but soon to be. IKEA is definitely going to go hard once. Actually, no. Today we went to Restoration Hardware. And honestly, I don't like Restoration Hardware as much as I like Crate and Barrel. Crate and Barrel is better, in my opinion, especially for outdoor. How much money do you need to start? There's a breakdown on my website, dad-newmoney.com. Alibaba is clutch for wholesale. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. This is like satisfying to like bend now because it's like vacuum sealed and it's like really stiff. Kind of fun. Why vacuum? Because I want to preserve my schmickles. I don't want them to spoil. It protects them from inflation. All these schmickles are protected. The inflation can't touch it. Who investing in AI crypto? I don't know who is. Oh, me. Sorry, you investing. I think I just have like Singularity. Oh yeah. These schmickles are all protected from inflation. Even if they start printing more schmickles, these are not going to be affected. You know why? Because grandmas are going to continue buying my envelopes and we're going to be making more schmickles. Guys, like the live stream if you like this type of content. If you're getting any knowledge, DM me if you want to have any questions. Yeah. Unless I answered all of your questions already. Did I do such a good job? Damn, this 100 is so fucking dirty from the front. Well, then the back one has some text and 160. Bum, 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 bum. So many people want to learn, bro. I'm sending your way. Appreciate you, Andrew. Appreciate it. A lot of people want to learn, but a lot of people are just too scared to make the first move because they're just too comfortable with their current, life. They like their, routine. And they're just scared that they don't know what's on the other side. I can tell you it's much fucking better than what you're experiencing right now. I don't know. I can guarantee you that because I fucking done it. Feels way better to be on this side. I didn't like working 9 to 5. What's the first mode, bro? What does that mean? Schmickaroons. That's what I'm talking about. I love the schmickaroons. Schmickerinos. Oi. Guys, I'm telling you, once I become a DJ at some point, because I'm going to be so fucking bored with my life, I'm throwing, instead of confetti, schmickles with my face on it. And that would be the best marketing move. I'm already, dude, I already am 5 steps ahead. You quit college, you never liked the idea? No, I never liked the idea of working for 50 years for a minimum paying job. And yes, 6 figures is still minimum paying. 6 figures is what? Below middle class? Can you buy a house with 6 figures? No. You know how many years you have to work to save up for $500,000 house, which is the average now, or $450K? After taxes, after living expenses, many years. Will you ever afford a Lambo? Most won't. I didn't like that idea. So I went to college, and within the first semester, I started making $700,000 while being in class, selling products online. Because I understood that people buy online. I just had to continue doing it and learning and getting better and better. So help me understand why you're selling envelopes online. Because you see these stacks. That's why I sell them. What was the process of withdrawing all that? You just go to the bank, you tell them, hey, I want to withdraw this. They laugh at you. They say, hey, it's going to take 2 weeks because we have to do a special order. And then you come back and you take the schmickles, and that's the process. Because believe it or not, banks don't hold that much cash. You have to special order it. So it took a while. You just use the free theme on Shopify. You don't need to pay for any themes. What do? You just sell envelopes to grannies on Facebook. How do you guys not know the schmickle guy that sells envelopes and pleases grannies online? Money no real? True. Money's not real. It's fugazi. It's fugazi. What if the old ladies die from old age? Then, believe it or not, new grannies are going to replace them. The schmickles are not real. They're gay. True. Whatever he said. What's the most amount of money you made in a day? Are you saying without crypto or just from businesses? Like no investments? That money would change your life? Just from ecom? Over 100K in profit? If we're talking about with crypto, in a day, like around 2 mil. Are you black? Good questions. XRP. Why vacuum seal? Because it protects them from inflation. Guys, the thing is, I come from nothing. I legit had a fucking regular paying job. Like, anybody can do this. It just takes it, like, with enough time and just constantly working on yourself instead of working on your boss. That kind of sounds gay. Ooh, good thing I left that. But yeah, no, yeah, I didn't want to work on my boss anymore, so I kind of did it myself. And I'm working on myself, and I'm making more money by spending time improving myself. Yeah. So I just said, you know what, enough is enough. I made enough schmickles to use them to run ads on Facebook, and then I started making more money from selling. Putting money in another person's pocket is a crime, especially if you're getting paid 15. Yeah, it's true. Appeal. People just don't like when I show schmickles. They get so fucking butthurt. TikTok is so fucking soft. Too fucking soft. TikTok sucks. It's actually the worst fucking platform. Have to vacuum seal all that M1 monetary value? Indeed. You seem to be proof that money can make you happy. How happy are you when you hear that alarm clock when you have to drive your ass to the work? I can tell you, I'm cheesing in my bed knowing that I don't have to wake up for that shit and then get paid a minimum paying job. Cheesing. Let's be honest. I look unhappy because it gets more views. Do you want me to jump around? All right, guys. On this note, I got banned on TikTok, and it is what it is. TikTok is just, it doesn't like when I show schmickles. It is what it is. All right. Money can make me happy, but I sure as hell can buy me a turbocharged 1994. Indeed. All right, if you want to work with me, take a screenshot. I'll be going off. The people that have joined, there's a couple people on this live that joined. I'll build the stores for them. I'll teach them everything. And if you want to be one of them, then you can use the link and enroll. You can use code READY if it still works to save some schmickles. And yeah, have a good night. Don't get stuck living autopilot. Tomorrow's the weekend. Congrats. We made it to another weekend. But how would it feel if every day felt like a weekend and you don't know what fucking day it is of the week? That's how I feel. Love, love, love. All right. See you guys in the next one.